Now we're on to phase 2, which is hanging the acoustic blankets. Boom. I should explain what just happened. Okay, so step 1. Mark the height that the blankets are getting hung at. Step 2. Make a plan for how they're gonna hang. Step 3. Nail it all up. Step 3.5. Set a couple of grommets so this can come down. The door is still there. All right. So now we're moving on to lights, which are fun. I'll tell you why they're fun. I made them. They're buckets with a lamp in there. I mean, this is really all a spotlight is just a omnidirectional light inside of a reflective housing, and I built one. Actually, I built 5. Now I'm gonna hang them, and once I've got that done, we'll do a tour. Yeah. Okay. And here I am in COMM Studies' second fully functional video production studio. I will admit it's not quite aesthetically finished yet. There really needs to be some kind of light or something back here to push whoever is sitting here at this desk off the wall a little bit and add some breakup. It is functional, though. What does functional mean? It means we have 3 cameras, in this case 3 Canon XF300s. I know they're a little out of date, but considering the project budget for this there was no project budget for this, I think they're going to do exactly what we need them to do. We've got 2 dedicated microphones here on the desk, as well as the ability to run in more should we need to do so, all of which is routed through the Blackmagic ATEM Mini production switcher, which is an HDMI switcher that allows us to plug in not only cameras, but really anything with an HDMI out. It also allows us to switch back and forth between cameras during a direct record or a live stream. So this really is truly a fully functional production studio all in one little box. I guess the big question, though, really is why? Why did I spend a huge chunk of time this summer sort of building this studio? And the answer really goes back to sort of the first part of these videos, right? We have a great studio downstairs, one of the best in the state, definitely the best I've ever worked in, but it's hard to use. It requires 5, 6, 7 people to run it effectively, and because of that, I don't think it really gets the student mileage that it could get if we had more stuff happening. This studio will allow for that 5, 6, 7 people to be condensed down to 1, right? 1 person can run this whole studio for whoever is sitting here at the desk, because it's all run through one unit. It's not separated out 12 foot across a desk. It's all right there. It's also going to be the vehicle, hopefully, for a weekly COMM Studies podcast that's going to be happening during this next semester. We're going to live stream it via YouTube over, on Fridays, and then there'll be an audio version available later. The idea here is that we're going to get students experience live streaming and switching and all of that, because I want to do somebody different every week behind the camera. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to take off, but I think it's going to give a fun sort of opportunity for people who really want to branch out and do some more stuff. even if the COMM podcast doesn't take off, I really do believe that this studio will enable students to do a whole slew of things that they have thus far not really been able to do. And I think it's gonna be really, really cool to see what you come up with. And I can't wait. So, keep shooting.